I finally got my hands on the DJI Mini 4K, but let's get into it. Man, this thing looks identical to some previous mini drones we've seen from DJI. It really does look like a reshell, I guess you would call it. It's pretty much the same offering here as the Mini 2. We've obviously seen the Mini 2, we've seen the Mini 2 SE, we've seen the Mini SE, we've seen the Mini 3, Mini 4. There's so many different mini drones, right? But this guy here does share a lot of similarities with the Mini 2. Now, when the Mini 2 SE came out, it was a little confusing. A lot of people were thinking it was a 4K drone. Now, I appreciate the branding on this one because it's very clear, Mini 4K. This is a 4K ready mini drone. It weighs under 250 grams and it has the same body as some of those previous mini drones that I mentioned there. It's even got the same battery system here. And let's get into the camera because that is also very similar to the Mini 2. The camera system is a 1/2.3 inch CMOS sensor. It is a 24mm equivalent with an f2.8 aperture. It can capture 4K 30 frames per second, 2.7K 60 frames per second, and 12 megapixel stills. So very, very similar on paper again as the Mini 2. Core offering here is nothing new, but it still is a really exciting experience. So I found myself using the digital zoom a fair bit. So using 4K 30 frames per second, but then punching in a little bit to 2 times. So getting a little bit of that digital zoom. I just love that compression effect when you zoom in. Now this is digital zoom, but I was still really impressed with the quality. 4K looks great and the images still look great from this drone here. It does a great job of capturing video and photos, and it's perfect for really most people. Like if you just want to have something basic for those family memories or for some social media content, this is a great foot in the door. So you're getting 31 minutes of flight time, and you're also getting DJI OcuSync 2 with the controller. So this controller here is actually a controller I haven't seen before. It is the RC N1C. I haven't seen the N1C before. It is using OcuSync 2 technology, and it does have a very similar design, or identical design, let's call it, to the RC N1. So OcuSync 2 is still a very reliable technology, and you're getting up to 10 kilometers of flight time with this controller system. Really, really impressive stuff. You never need to fly that far, keep it in line of sight, but still, for something this small to have an extremely reliable flight experience, I never have it drop out. I can confidently fly this and never have any issues with it. It also has a level 5 wind resistance. So that means it can fly in wind speeds up to 38 kilometers. The other day I was flying in gust speeds just over 30 kilometers. It was handling it like a beast. I do find though, just with these smaller, I guess more flimsy drones, if I was flying in sports mode, occasionally the camera would just kind of like lose its position just because it's got so much like, you know, wind resistance battling against it. Sometimes if I did these moves and it wasn't even in the FPV mode, it would still give me that banking effect. So it is very reliable, and in terms of its flight performance, phenomenal, but occasionally I just noticed the camera would kind of get pulled off to one side a little bit if the wind was too intense. It has all of those great safety features like smart return to home, low battery return to home, or fail-safe return to home. And it has some quick shot modes as well, which we've come to love. We get Dronie, Circle, Rocket, Helix, and Boomerang. And we also get some panorama options. So we get sphere, wide angle, and 180 degrees. Really easy to fly this system. It's reliable in those quick shot modes. It gives you the opportunity actually to just press on a plus. So if you want to have me as the focus point, I had a moment where it was like looking at me, press the plus, so it just recognized, oh, it wants to track me, and it flew back and did its thing. Really impressive in that situation. There's no obstacle avoidance on here. It can't do any sort of following or tracking modes outside of the quick shot modes that kind of work as a form of tracking, but it is like the most basic flight experience in that regard, but it gives you everything you need, right? There's no bells and whistles. It's not overly complicated. And again, in terms of the offering, nothing new from the Mini 2 in those regards. It's still really reliable and great for people that want to enter the market. For a drone that is lightweight, portable, nice and easy to fold away, perfect for travel, great weight point, that weight class of 249 grams will save you a lot of headaches, regardless of where you are in the world, because I know there's a lot of rules and regulations all over the world, but a lot of the time under 250 grams is that kind of sweet spot for mini drones. So this is no exception here, perfect for those kind of scenarios. 4K video looks great, the photos look great, the flight performance is phenomenal, and the fact that we've got the interchangeable battery system with previous models is great. Those are my thoughts on the Mini 4K. It is a great drone. It does what you want it to do, and I think it's a great starting point for a lot of people. I would have loved to have seen just a few more fun features, but I mean, it does the job and it's a very reliable drone. There's no issues, never had the battery come loose, never had it had issues with wind performance, or never had it lose someone when you're in the quick shot mode or anything like that. Quality is great, focus on it's great. It's got that infinity focus, so you really don't have to worry about things being out of focus ever. It's just an easy drone to use. Peace.